That game is final, man.
That game final.
That game
I thought that game was coming on at 4 o'clock.
Calling me all night. You think I really care?
I told you.
Just beefing me all night. Yeah, but that you put me on her.
Hey,
Lucky ass nigga right here. Bet you won't make it again. Put 5 on it. You won't make it again. Put the 5 on it. Bet it back. Bet the 5 right now. You won't make it again. Shoot it. Shoot it. You ain't gonna make it again. You ain't lucky ass nigga right here. This your man. This your man, lucky ass nigga right here.
hey, look, see, look. You know what time it is.
Okay, man. I can
yeah, respectable.
What it do? Trying to see his podcast on a Sunday afternoon, a disappointing Sunday afternoon. Got my boy Miles, Post 81 in the building. Techno CEO, Mike Harrison, what's going on?
What's happening, peoples? What's happening?
Yeah, excuse me, I might be a little soft up. Mr. Mike, won't you speak on that abomination that just went down at MetLife?
I written it down, man. What's crazy is all signs, and what I'm reading is all the main stats of the game. All signs point towards we should have won that damn game. And one of the biggest highlights to me, I've never seen this before. As long as we've been watching football, Atlanta only had one penalty that whole entire game. One.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. Time of possession, we was up 32-27. Running the ball, Bijan did his thing. 23 for a buck 42. KC, I mean, not the best game, but it was productive. All signs point towards we should have won the game. Everything points towards that, but we just on the other side of the ball, and they weren't bad either, but we just lost, man. We just lost. And then all the other scores that matters to us in as far as in the division, Carolina won, that's bad. Tampa Bay won, that's also bad. But the Aints lost. But that don't really do us any good. I mean, it's kind of good, but it ain't. So that's pretty much the overall gist of it, man. So it wasn't a bad day. It's just we just didn't hold them enough to. We just lost, man. That's the hurtful part, bro. This is probably the most complete game, other than that Buffalo game that we've played. From a stats perspective, I've never seen nothing like this as far as the penalties. That's the thing that stood out to me. I've never seen that before. One, the entire game, I've never seen it. And if y'all seen something like that, let me know. I've never seen it before. Never.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's. Question is, what Arthur gonna do?
Play calling.
Zach Robinson.
What he gonna do? Yeah. At minimum, you got to cut Zach Robinson and go loose. At minimum.
Yeah.
At least spook up Raheem Morris.
Send him back
At
to
minimum.
Pro Football Focus. That's where it came from.
Who?
Zach Robinson. He used to
Oh,
work.
he did?
He used to work at Pro Football Focus. Yeah.
Huh.
And before he got on the Rams staff for a little while, that year they won the Super Bowl. That's how Raheem Morris got connected to him.
Realistically, if he did get fired, if he did get fired today, he would probably get another job with the Rams. Not as
Yeah,
not as the assistant, but they'll make up a fake title to get him on the team. They'll call him a consultant
yep.
or some bullshit like that.
Well, it told me
But he ain't gonna.
everything.
But he ain't gonna.
It told me everything when he didn't get that Oklahoma State job. That told me everything.
He
Yep.
didn't get it.
Nah, Eric Morris from North Texas got that job.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
that told
So
that
you would.
told
So you would think. Go ahead, man.
that t- that tell me everything I need to know right there. That's your alma mater. You know what I'm saying? You would think they'll be wanting to bring you back home. So yeah, that told me. And in the end, I think Oklahoma State made a better hire anyway. So yeah, you're gonna have to find him. But I
Yeah.
like Marcus. He gonna get on. He probably got enough connections. He gonna get on somebody's staff.
Yeah. And Raheem Morris, he can go to Virginia Tech if he want to. He,
I I doubt that. Shoot.
and coach with his buddy,
Oh, you talking about James Franklin?
with his homeboy.
Nah, we do need some changes though. Straight up, no lie. We we
Um.
we need it.
Yeah.
I would tell you y'all need to poach some people
And
from the Rams, but half of them in Jacksonville now.
What's that?
Some of the staff that were with the Rams, they end up going to Jacksonville with their coach because he was used to be on the Rams staff a while
yeah.
back. Liam
Uh,
Cohen, yeah.
I'm I'm just tired of this mediocre
Yeah.
shit,
This
man. It's
like
time for a fucking change, bro.
I in my heart, I think I know who
and
like y'all more closer to the Falcons than me, but who I think the Falcons should hire coach, like Marcus said, you probably ain't gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? Is what's DC in Minnesota? The black dude,
Oh, Flores.
Flores. Uh,
you know what though, Miles?
I don't know,
mm,
man.
Actually, that would be the type of person. That would be the type of person that Arthur Blank would hire
mm,
And why would you say that?
because Flores can't unlike the other people we interviewed, like Bill Belichick and Jim Harbaugh and Mike Vrabel and all them. Flores can't leverage another team against the Falcons. Once he come in the door, they gonna be like, nigga, we already know nobody else don't want you. So do you want this job or not?
yeah.
Them other guys can leverage teams against the Falcons. Like he's the perfect candidate. He don't have no other options.
Mm-hmm.
He barely in the NFL as it is.
Mm-hmm.
He desperate for another job, and and he know what happened to Lad when he stood up for himself and ran his mouth in Miami. What happened? So he ain't gonna make that mistake twice.
Right.
Nah.
Now don't get me wrong. You take all that away, he a good coach. He a damn good
Mm-hmm.
coach. He should have never lost his job in Miami. But
No.
in the position he is in, he got to take whatever he offered to him.
Correct.
because he ain't got that clout to do what them other guys did.
Yeah, you right about that.
If he get an interview for the job, but that'd be the type of person they'd hire.
Uh,
Because why hire a good coach that's gonna they're not gonna hire a type A personality.
right.
Because you had three type A personalities in your building and you didn't offer none of them a job.
Yep, because you had Jim
So
Harbaugh, right? Yeah,
yep, Belichick
yeah.
and 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 they interviewed Mike Vrabel too. But this is the
Dang, I
thing.
forgot about that.
We actually
They
had that
did, but
dude
this is
as
the
far
thing.
as we had.
Oh man,
In an
boy,
interview,
that's
no, we interviewed the guy that's coaching the Jets. We interviewed him. But this is the thing. This is the thing about it though. None of them guys, like I say, they using the excuse, but Jim Harbaugh was gonna sign with the Chargers regardless.
yeah,
Nobody knows that. No, nobody knows that. We don't know that for sure. They didn't actually make the man an offer.
right.
And why would you interview people? Why would you bring in people for interviews that you know gonna sign somewhere else?
That's another good point.
Clearly, if you bringing these people in, go ahead.
I bring up another one too. Look at the turnaround of certain teams this year. You could have had Ben Johnson or Liam Cohen,
Mm-hmm.
both with the Jags and
Yep.
with the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the brand
But
them,
Cohen, he
huh?
his availability came out kind of later in the process though, didn't it?
Well, what happened? The Buccaneers were finna fire. What's the head coach of the Buccaneers? Todd Bowles. They were finna fire Todd Bowles and let
Mm-hmm.
him be the head coach. But Liam Cohen didn't want to do Todd Bowles like that. The Buccaneers wanted to do it like that, but Liam Cohen didn't want to do it. And what happened? He interviewed. They were gonna make him the high paid coordinator, but Shah Khan got on the plane, went to Tampa, told him, "Nah, I need you to come back," and got him in the building and wouldn't let him out the door, basically, till he got. And I mean, the man got a good track record. He the only man that got real levels to look good when he was at Kentucky.
Tell it.
You know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence actually, the little bit I saw, actually looked straight today. You know, but I mean, these coaching cycles. I don't know how the NFL coaching cycle gonna go, but I know how this college coaching cycle that mess was crazy today. That mess was crazy.
Yeah, let's get to it. After all that long speculation and all that shit talking he did, Lane Kiffin actually did sign the LSU.
Mm,
Told you. I
Um,
knew that was coming.
mm, mm.
where he
Dog.
joins the long line of great coaches like Nick Saban and Les Miles and Ed Orgeron. Congratulations. You
And
got
about to
big shoes
hire
to
Ed
fill, big dog.
Orgeron to be his assistant. About to hire him back.
Oh, he done for that. Why would you do that?
God, because him and Ed Orgeron coached together at USC and they boys.
We'll see.
Oh, oh,
They was
Mm,
on that Pete Carroll staff together back when they won national championship and all
but you,
that.
yeah. But see,
but you,
Yeah,
I never seen Kiffin on the side. Hell, I didn't never see Orgeron on the sidelines during
yeah,
that time.
yeah. Orgeron was the top recruiter there.
I'll be damn.
Hmm.
They probably wasn't on the sideline. It was probably up in the
Up in the box,
it's probably
probably.
up in the booth.
Yeah. That
Mm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
but that whole Lane Kiffin saga, dog. That shit, that done was a bunch of that was a bunch of drama, dog. He did them folks wrong. I ain't finna sit here and sugarcoat it. He did them folks wrong because first of all, you know that whole thing I sent y'all. I think I sent to y'all what I saw on Twitter said he was that he told the offensive staff either you went with me basically or you against me. Y'all don't
Yeah, I
hop on
saw
the
that.
plane.
Yeah, I
That's
saw that.
crazy. That's crazy right there. That's crazy as hell. You knew last night, man. This man knew all last week he wasn't staying at Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? Because they said basically
Hmm.
Ole Miss offered them the same money and everything. I think the only thing was different was I guess the investment in NIL or whatever. But
Mm.
whatever you've been doing at Ole Miss, you've been winning. So that was my whole thing. At first I thought he was gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? But cause how I feel like it, I think LSU was dumpster fire anyway. Because okay, I'ma go I'ma go to LSU where they really didn't want to pay their coach buyout. Number one. Number two, the governor getting all involved and all this stuff. And then
Hmm.
number three, the last coach that went there, he ain't do good. And I'm telling you, and somebody mentioned this, the last Power Five team Lane Kiffin was at, he ain't do good there. When he was at Tennessee, it was somewhere with some pressure.
Yep.
Ole Miss wasn't no pressure. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do good at USC.
You know the old saying goes, man, the old cliche about pressure.
Mm-hmm.
uh, we was breaking that down last night, Miles,
Mm-hmm.
about the governor being involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, unfortunately, it's it's an unpopular. Well, it ain't even an opinion. It's a fact. Since LSU is a state-run institution, the governor somewhat does have a say because they have to
Yeah.
get their
Yeah.
money from the state.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if
Mm-hmm.
it was a private institution like a Stanford, Notre Dame, then the
Something like
governor would
that.
have
Yeah.
no say.
Mm.
But
That's
since
crazy.
you actually get money from the state, he actually has somewhat of a say because he's responsible for letting over $100 million slip away from the state
Right.
to employees that you ain't even working for you no more.
Yeah, that's
But since
true.
you say Ogeron is coming back as an assistant, I guess somewhat since they still paying him, I guess that kind of do look good that he coming back, even though it's gonna be as an
Mm-hmm.
assistant
And then
because that
they
cat
probably
getting
wasn't
free
even
bread.
they probably wasn't even paying Ed Orgeron that much. I mean, to be real, if you go back and look at it, Ed Orgeron when they won that national championship, it was because they had the players and it was because of the coordinators. I mean, Ed
Hmm.
Orgeron a heck of a recruiter, but like he ain't the dude I want leading X's and O's.
Wasn't Joe Brady the play
Yep, Joe
caller at
Brady
that
was the
time?
OC.
Okay,
Yep,
okay,
yep.
okay.
That's why I don't want him leading. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him leading my program. He a good recruiter and everything, but nah. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Florida gonna come out looking real good out this whole thing. Cause I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
I've been watching John Summerall last 4 years. John Summerall, he he for real, dog. He Look, man, he recruited when he was at assistant at Kentucky. What's the old boy from Long County that went to the Commanders a few years back, linebacker? He coached
I
him.
know you're talking. I know you're talking about. I just can't
Yeah, he
call his
recruited
name right
him.
now.
He recruited him to Kentucky, and and I saw a podcast that he did with oh man, he did it with Josh Pat probably about a year ago. He talked about being in Long County and Wayne County and all that type of stuff on the podcast when he was recruiting. So
Hmm,
and see, he probably done been in him going to Gainesville. He probably done been up and down the area between Georgia and Florida anyway. So
probably,
getting
yeah.
Yeah.
getting recruits ain't gonna be a problem for him. Like I seen in his little statement, he said he got to basically he got to find because he a defensive coach, so he got to find an offensive coordinator, basically a good
Who was the
offense.
who was this OC that was calling plays where he was at Tulane?
At Tulane, I forgot the guy's name. I know he was at Troy with him, but I don't. You know how Florida is. They gonna want an offense. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you, John Summerall want to run the ball. He want to score. So I think they're gonna look at what I saw somebody tweet earlier was I think they're looking at Pitt offense coordinator because he the one that came from I think he was at Western Carolina a couple years ago.
Hmm.
The offense is kind of high tempo, but they run the ball, and then I could see that with him.
You say high tempo. Now, would that be a form of? Well, I'm gonna ask a question. Probably not, but is that a form of West Coast? Or no.
Look like got a little West Coast principle, but it's a spread. It's a regular spread, you know. So I think Florida, a lot of Florida fans ain't don't like the move because it ain't Lane Kiffin. But I think Florida gonna come out on top of this. They're gonna be able to build around this man. I think he signed a 6-year deal, something like
Hmm.
that. They're gonna build around them and they're gonna do what they're gonna do what they got to do. Cause I just feel like Lane Kiffin, even though he going to LSU, how we know he gonna stay there?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
the
might
thing
You
leave
about
in
don't.
two
college
years.
because you got to think, even though this year it was NFL chatter for him, the only reason he ain't take the job because it was shit ass jobs.
Yep.
Now let's say 2-3 years from now, something better than the Tennessee Titans open up, he might try to jet. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like I
God,
say, I think Sharkey gonna take that Tennessee
man,
job.
man, I'm telling you, dog. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling. I don't think LSU gonna be. I don't think LSU gonna be that good, dog. I ain't. I think it's gonna
Hey,
be.
that's
I think gonna be. I ain't saying they're gonna be ass or nothing like that, but I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be just like Brian Kelly. It's gonna be same stuff, same
yeah.
stuff. Cause
And Brian
this ain't
Kelly
old. Cause you got to
on
think
the
this
SEC.
ain't old Miss. You can't lay low. You know what I'm saying? Chill. This is uh,
Didn't I say all this last night?
huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe you.
yeah,
I ain't even
yeah,
see it,
yeah,
but yeah.
yeah.
I,
We
I
was
said,
on it.
Mike,
We
didn't I
was
say
on
all
it.
this last night?
I'm
We
telling you,
was on
dog.
it.
I'm telling you, that Joker finna man, and then that about 2 years, that's when he gonna jet.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And
And like I
see,
say, he gonna be on a shorter rope at LSU than he at old.
yo, man,
That's what we was going back and forth with. Like how much of a leeway slash rope you think he'll have? Like BK had only what? How many years he coached there?
what? How? He got
2022, 2025.
So
3 years,
so BK had 3 years at LSU.
and he had a Heisman Trophy winner.
Man, okay. So do you think? LK is going to have that same amount of years.
No, he gonna no. I think yeah, I can see him 2 to 3 years max.
with the same record as Brian Kelly.
Huh? What's that,
With
Marcus?
the same record as Brian
What's that,
Kelly.
Marcus?
I think he might even have. I think he probably end up having a better record. A better record.
He might have a little.
Well,
I would
that's how
say a
he gonna
little
stay
better record.
longer by having a better record. That's the point I'm making.
Hey,
But see, this the problem. This the problem. He can't win the big games. He still ain't beat Kirby Smart.
And he won't beat him,
yeah.
and he won't beat him next year either.
Got what I'm trying to tell you. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
give a damn what
saying.
low.
Man, he can't win the big game, dog.
So now that brings up another set of coaches that's similar like that. Ryan Day, Michigan versus Ohio State. Now that's what it's gonna end up being like. Some similarities like that. Can Kiffin beat Kirby? Just like can Day beat Michigan, which he done proven that. So
Yeah, that because Bishop and Coach ain't that good either. But
so
we
so
yeah,
we'll see.
man. I feel like I'm gonna tell you what's gonna hit him in the face, dude. If he can't beat Alabama,
Yeah, that's true.
if
Mm.
he
That's
can't
true.
beat Alabama,
'Cause that's two powerhouses. Unlike
look,
unlike in the Big Ten, it's just one team
look,
as far as Ohio State is concerned. So yeah, that's right.
yeah.
He
And
yeah
look,
he got to beat them. He got to
look.
beat them.
I'm just throwing it out there. Look, say what you want about Vanderbilt, but they up there now. I'm telling you, they getting recruits
Ooh,
now. They up there now.
ooh.
They investing their money in football. They
Mm,
they
mm.
revamped that stadium and all that stuff, man. I'm telling you.
I'm actually glad, man. It's just somebody else that's up and coming. Somebody that's
Yeah.
been on the bottom for the longest damn time. So I'm glad to see something like that. It's
Mm-hmm.
time for somebody. It's time for somebody like that now to start popping. So hey,
Yeah.
ride the wave for a little while, or however long it's gonna last.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
I'm
man.
just as a sports fan that
Mhm.
been seeing them at the bottom as long as I have. I'm
Yeah.
glad that I'm glad that they're popping right now.
And bro, this is crazy. Cause if you go back and think about it, James Franklin the answer one that started it.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I mean, SEC gonna be. I think Florida. I'm be honest. Florida roster ain't bad, bro. They roster ain't bad.
Nah, they
I'm
got some good
telling you.
players, man.
And
And
I'm
they always gonna be, and they still gonna be able to recruit too. They ain't never had that problem.
they ain't never had that problem. I'm telling you, man. John Summerall gonna have them boys. Gonna have them boys. If he get the right offense coordinator and everything, he gonna have them boys ready. I'm telling you. Cause basically he there to be a CEO. Man, I mean that's what a coach is. If you really sit back and think about it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So so yeah, I think Johnson when we get 5, 6 years down the road and we see John Summerall have more success than Lane Kiffin. I think that's gonna be the issue because all these Florida fans, like I told Marcus, look, I was in Jacksonville the other day. All these Florida fans, they wanted Lane Kiffin, but probably about Wednesday, they started, man, I don't think we finna get it. I don't think we finna get it. They were like, nah, cause they said this Joker was asking for all kind of crazy demands and all. So like he him want to coach them in the playoffs and all that. That's crazy. Dog, you finna go
Hold
to
on. You said he didn't want to coach?
no, he wanted to, but
Oh,
but
oh.
the AD said no. You finna go to an SEC rival. Why I'm finna let you come coach? Why I'm finna let you coach? It'll be one thing like John Summerall. He at Tulane and he gonna coach his conference championship game. And they make the playoff. He gonna coach that. But that's one
Right.
thing. But dude, you going to an SEC rival. It's like, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't blame the AD for not letting them coach. Then they said Kiffin wouldn't even answer them players' phone calls too.
I saw that.
Oh man, what? And
Damn,
then,
bro.
oh yeah, Marcus, it looked like Charlie Weiss Jr. going with him to LSU. I saw a video. It looked like him getting on the plane. So you know that's gonna be his OC.
Yeah, I seen the video. They show who getting on it, but yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this shit, man,
Man,
it, this was so unprofessional.
dude, and y'all think about it. Penn State still ain't got no coach yet. Penn State still ain't got no coach. And I wouldn't be shocked if Penn State, if they don't get who they want, because they keep talking about old boy from James Madison. But I seen last night UCLA won him. So
UCLA want who?
James Madison head coach,
Oh, okay.
Bob Chesney. So but then you hear he from Pennsylvania. You hear he want the Penn State job. So somebody need to step up. Because if not, Penn State finna be left in the dry. Because all this about Brent Key ain't leaving Georgia Tech.
Circling,
They might kill that.
hell no, hell no.
No, he ain't leaving
But
Georgia Tech.
basically, Lane Kiffin pulled a Bobby Petrino on his players.
Shoot,
Woo.
I
Dipped
ain't
out
gonna
on
lie
him and
to
didn't,
you. Shoot,
and didn't call him a nothing, huh? That's what he did.
it about worse than Bobby Petrino. Shoot, it about worse. And then y'all saw all this week that reporter from Arkansas talking about Alex Golich was going to Arkansas, talking about it was a done deal. I knew it wasn't a done deal because dude I chat with from USF was like, nah, dog, I ain't seen nothing about him going to Arkansas.
Mm.
And he was like, he probably talked to him, but he was like, I don't see, and because they say Arkansas don't want to put out the money like that. So pretty
So
much,
they
I keep reading the opposite that Arkansas got all the money to get away. It's just hard getting somebody to take it.
well, they got Ryan Sutter.
Especially, when John because they proved that when they landed John Calipari, they got bread. It's just
Yeah, they
getting
got
somebody to
bread.
take.
But they said that the problem with Arkansas, what I saw on the Cover 3 podcast, shout out to y'all. They said pretty much Arkansas be too much focused on baseball and basketball. That said,
Best.
and yeah, and then this is another key thing. They said Arkansas probably would rather be in the Big 12. And I ain't even thought about that. Because you think about it,
mm.
all they rivals was
Yeah,
really in the Big 12
he
back then.
there he good in Big 12.
Yeah, they eat good in Big 12. Yep. But but yeah, but all in all, I think they made a good hire because Buddy at Memphis, he been keeping Memphis competitive after Novell left. But they said the thing about Memphis got that FedEx money.
Yeah.
So they be able to get players that usually a school like that wouldn't get.
Arkansas got that Walmart money.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on now. You
yeah,
got that. You got that
Oh,
34 billion dollar corporation or whatever that, however the
yeah.
motherfuckers
That's true now.
were. Shit, they got that. They got that,
they got
that Walmart money.
they got that Purdue chicken. Damn Claxton Poultry. They
Yeah,
got that Purdue chicken
That's
yeah.
out there in
down there.
Arkansas too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's based out of
Oh,
Arkansas. That's who got John Calipari to come. The CEO or the president of Purdue Chicken. They say he the man one got everybody to put the bread up. The brain John Calipari there. Or you know they got them diamond mines in Arkansas too.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. No, I'm gonna hit you with one more thing too. Don't forget about you got Arkansas. That's a good hire. Don't be shocked Auburn be good next year, or at least decent.
You saying that because
I like Alex Gullis. You know I've been following USF, so I like him. He was the OC at Tennessee a couple years ago. Tennessee offense or something. They run that veer and shoot. You know what I'm saying? So he know what to do. I mean, USF was in the dumps, boy. They was in the dumps bad when he got there. So I mean, he got them looking good. Now he leaving. Shoot, USF opened up a new stadium next year, on campus stadium. So I mean, he left them in a good place. I the names I'm hearing about that job, I don't think them coaches gonna leave after 1 year it being in a certain place, but you don't never know. But but Gold gonna do good at Auburn. I don't know, but the only thing I'm worried about him, I felt like to me, out of all the American Conference coaches, he might need it one more year there, but he already done been in the SEC trenches, so he know what to do. So
yep.
we'll see how that go. And you know what's crazy about all this? Paul Feinbaum was dissing all them G5 coaches the other day. Now the SEC done hired all these G5 coaches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Because he was up there, ain't no G5 team belong in the playoffs. He was doing all that hollering. Now all these SEC teams done hired G5 coaches. And all of them come from the American Conference, if you notice.
And so y'all don't think with these two sitting out, both of them on the broadcast team right now, you don't think it's no chance Urban Meyer or Nick Saban pick up a job in
Uh,
this off season? Because I
I
know
don't
they
think
entertaining it. Both of them
I I
might not
don't think
necessarily
Urban
pick. I know they
I don't think Urban Meyer gonna do nothing right now
right now.
because I know he was in Gainesville last weekend, so I think he gonna chill right now. Nick Saban, sit your ass down. You don't need to be back. Just sit down.
Let's
Uh, 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 I Nah, man. I think honestly, I think it's a young man's game because like I think Urban Meyer can, as crazy as this gonna sound, I think Urban Meyer can put together a younger staff that can relate to the players more than Nick Saban can now. Because Nick Saban
Yeah,
really ain't want the players to get paid no way and all that stuff because he felt like he had an advantage at Alabama and all that stuff,
yeah,
and
because
now
he
it
was
don't
already
even
making
matter.
out of
So yeah, even though Urban Meyer done some crazy stuff too. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened at the Jaguars. I ain't gotta get into it, you know. But
that was a dumpster
Yeah, he
fire.
treated them.
yeah, he should have never got that job. Rashad Khan was going after the name. That pretty much what that was. But yeah.
And then my man from Texas was his assistant. What was his name? Black dude.
Oh man, you talking about he was at USF. Oh man, what is that joker's name, man?
Well,
Oh man,
who's the assistant?
Charlie Strong.
Charlie Strong. Charlie Strong.
Strong.
Exactly. Yep,
Yeah,
Charlie Strong.
he was with Urban Meyer.
Man,
Oh, okay, I got you. I
but
got you.
I'm finna tell you, just like all these coaches, y'all don't be shy. I know we were talking about Lane Kiffin getting getting an NFL job or trying to get an NFL job in a couple of years. Don't be shocked he be back at a place like Florida Atlantic. Don't be shocked. Cause he done ruined his reputation again. He done build his reputation back up. Reputation done went down. And like I told
And
Marcus
plus,
the
how
other
many
hmm?
and plus, how many SEC schools you gonna go to? You done already been
Right.
at Tennessee. You done already been at Old. You're at LSU now. So I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know he ain't coming though.
Right.
yeah,
Cause you know something, you know this gonna sound crazy. The job he, even though he took the LSU job, the job he probably really wanted is Alabama. Cause he
Yeah,
was assistant there. That job he probably really want. But I'm gonna hit you with this. Don't be shot. Like I said, he be back at because Scott Frost, like I told somebody the other day. Scott Frost said it best at his media day press conference for UCL. Scott Frost said it best. He said sometimes you can take the wrong job and say sometimes if you good where you at,
I'll be
sometimes you
right back.
might as well stay.
I'm about to hit the back
all right.
I,
right
yeah. So if you good where you at, sometimes you might as well stay. The grass ain't already green on the other side.
No, not always, man. Sometimes you just got to
Look here. Brian
go
got
where you go where you accepted that and build from there, man.
look here. Brian Kelly is the best example of that right now. You had a made at Notre Dame. Look here. Notre
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Notre Dame's fans, including myself, we feel like addition by subtraction getting rid of that joker. Cause he said you couldn't recruit at Notre Dame. Well, we done recruited better since he left. We done
Yeah.
been to the national championship game since he left.
Hey, check it. I'm gonna shift a little bit, bro, and get on my boys. We
Oh,
can't do nothing. We can't do nothing because it's 100 million in the way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything I'm
But I'm
hearing about your boys, they
I'm gonna
got
tell you
changed.
who I
They got to change
I'm
the
gonna tell
front
you.
office structure. The front, like your general manager and all that, evaluating players. They got to fix that first before anything.
I'm gonna tell you who I want though.
Who you want?
Who I want back. Let me say that. Who I want back. The key word is back to the school.
I know you ain't about to say who I think you about to say.
Shit. Who you brought that br- brought that
Talking about Jim Bobo. I
brought
knew
that.
that's what you talking
Let's
about.
go. Let's go. Somebody. If I'm not mistaken, he stay in Tallahassee. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I know he be on ACC network. I know that for
Yo,
sure.
yeah, yeah. I
I
be
know that
watching.
for sure.
I be watching. Hey,
hmm
let's go.
I think he kind of been open about it too. That he want to go
And
back to
yeah,
Tallahassee.
cause see, I be following Freddie Stevenson, the old one of our old fullbacks. He got a podcast. I follow him on
hmm
Facebook.
hmm
Look at it. He done interviewed him. You should listen to it.
Okay,
Freddie
I'm gonna check
Stevens,
that.
Freddie Stevenson, and
Okay.
and and pull up Jimbo Fisher and listen to that particular one. And he done said it, man. I'm like, bring him back, but of course,
He
when you got 100 M's in the way, it's
you
kind of it's
can't
kind
do
of
nothing.
hard.
Yeah. And see, that's another situation. Take the wrong job. He went to Texas A&M and all this type of stuff with all that money.
He
Like
talks about that. He talks about as far as how things was done,
mhm.
and Now I don't know if he used the word regret, but I just know he just wished it would have happened another way, or he just would have just bet off just staying. In all, he wanted to stay at Florida State. He didn't want to leave.
He didn't want to leave. Yeah.
He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave.
Well, I
So
can tell you this. It kind of that sounds familiar because I was listening to Scott Frost when he came back to UCF last offseason. And Scott Frost was like, you know, he basically got pressured into taking the Nebraska job because at the time, his mom went to Nebraska, and I want to say his dad went to Nebraska, and I think his dad was ill at the time, and they kind of he really wanted to stay at UCF, but they kind of pressured him into, hey, you need to come to Nebraska and all this, and look what happened. That man's reputation got ruined. You know what I'm saying? The only reason The only reason he back UCF was like, look, let's bring back the dude who we had our best seasons with, basically. You know what I'm saying? They already knew this year was gonna be a rebuilding year. They said that. They said this year gonna be a rebuilding year. They won 5 games. Okay. Trust me. Next year, UCF and the money they got down there in Orlando, don't be I ain't gonna say they'll win the Big 12, but don't be shocked if they compete in Big 12 titles. Don't be shocked they competing for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like Scott Frost, I said it back when he left UCF. I said it was a mistake. Like, nah, I think he took the wrong job, and what happened? Boom. And I think a lot of those coaches feel that way after they don't been at a certain place. And the same thing gonna happen to Lane Kiffin. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Like, it's finna be bad. It's finna be bad.
Marcus, that was a funny picture you posted, man.
Oh, um, this might sound similar to a question we asked a few minutes ago, but the expectation for Kiffin and LSU is to win a national championship. Straight
Yeah,
up.
they
Not
gonna
no
want
get
that
to an
next year.
SEC championship or so. How long will they give him to win it before they move on?
At minimum, BK
Like you
got
said,
three,
next
three,
year,
three. They gave BK three years, right?
yeah.
So let's just assume you got the players that once he step in, those aren't his players. So you can kind of be like, all right, well, those really aren't your players because you didn't recruit them.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of give that a somewhat of a pass, even though you still gonna try to win some games.
Mm-hmm.
That year two is yours, if I'm not mistaken, as far as how that carry over as far as recruits, or year three,
Yeah,
whichever
yeah.
whichever whichever one.
Just to give y'all a note, signing day Wednesday.
What?
One of the signing days is Wednesday. This Wednesday. Just give y'all a note on that.
Damn, boy, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I learned that today. So that's why them jokers be using the portal.
Yeah, you got to, man, especially when signing day is in February. Because, man, listen, the way this year been going,
Man,
February right around the corner.
man, y'all, how long Nussmeier got at LSU, the quarterback? This is last year. He got one
Yeah,
more year.
I
This is
believe. I
last
believe this
year.
is last. I believe this is last year.
And this
Mm, No wonder I heard that then. Cause I
Got
heard
Heard
what's the quarterback for
heard
Ole Miss right now? What's his name?
something Wallace.
Okay.
Can't call
He
his first name.
any Trinidad or something like
Uh,
that. Something like
I
that. Okay.
I believe so. I believe
All
so.
right. I guess he came from JUCO college. He trying to get an extra year eligibility. I heard he trying to get an extra year. So I don't know what that means. He going with Kiffin.
He might.
Cause see, if he go with Kiffin, he ain't gonna. Cause see, that means he gonna have to get in the portal like this week.
So I guess we just stay tuned and be looking
Yeah.
out then.
See, that means he gonna have, and then that gonna mess up Ole Miss
Ooh.
playoff. But I'm telling you,
Ooh. Oh, all we can do is pay attention then.
yeah, I'm telling you, is Lane Kiffin left them people in a bad spot, bro. He left them in a bad spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? He should have what he should have did. Look, I'm gonna take the job. If you don't want me coaching in the playoff, this man tried to hold him hostage. Oh, I'm gonna take all the offensive staff and I can. What? Like, come on, man. Cause I read y'all remember Joe Judge was the
yeah.
Didn't
Giants
usually
head
did
coach. Yeah.
yeah. What about him?
He the quarterback coach for Ole Miss. He's staying. I saw that before we got on. He's staying. The
Hmm.
only one I saw from the offensive staff that was leaving was Charlie Rice Jr. That was it. Cause you know they're gonna say it's lane offense, but you know we'll see. I just feel like I'm gonna stick to what I said. Like Marcus saying, 4 years tops. 4 years
Yeah,
tops.
that's what I
4
was
years.
thinking, bro. I wasn't they're gonna have to give him at least one up on what they gave BK.
But then I'm telling you, bro, it gonna look bad. John Summerall come out, Blaze running, and then and dang, Lane still looking bad, and then don't let Florida win no national championship. Oh Lord, boy, it's really gonna look
Yeah,
bad.
ain't
Now I know that, but I'm
don't
just
let
you know
Ole
what
Miss
I'm saying.
get a record in LSU next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don't
that'll
let
be
Ole
bad too, man.
yeah, and then Ole Miss, I think LSU no old either. I don't know if LSU go to Ole Miss next year or vice versa. Boy, you know how many beer bottles gonna be thrown on that field?
And they gonna play next year too. It's all I'm pretty sure it's already set up for it.
Ooh, they need to make that the first SEC game. Ooh.
It's already set up for it.
Mm, yeah, he put them in a tough spot, bro. Mm. Cause like I told Marcus yesterday, at first I felt like if he was at the house so long, I said he might be staying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Joker might not leave.
LSU does play Ole Miss next year. And it's gonna be in Oxford.
Oh man. Ooh.
And according to this schedule, it's gonna be the second to the last game of the season. They're gonna have LSU gonna have Kentucky the week before in
Mhm.
Lexington. Then they go to Oxford to play Ole Miss, and then they finish up their season against Tennessee and Knoxville. That's what their schedule look like next year.
That would look like next year. Mhm. Mm. So I guess I guess his I guess his son too. His son must be transferring high schools because they lost in the state playoffs Saturday and
Yep.
Friday night. So that means his son.
And plus, he posted a good bio on Instagram.
What's that?
He posted a good bio on Instagram too. So yeah, he leaving.
Yeah, he leaving,
Your
and
son,
that mean the daughter leaving too.
Who
yep.
y'all talking about? Kiffin?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause his son play high school,
Son.
was playing high school ball
But
down
speaking
there.
of LSU, since I got their schedule up, do you know who they play week 1? Them niggas play Clemson week 1.
Again.
Yeah.
That's starting to
They
be
play
a
Clemson week 1.
Mm.
Then they got a little cupcake. They got a little cupcake team. After that, they play McNeese State. And then they got Alabama week 3.
Mm. Mm.
They got Alabama damn near out the gate. And got Texas right after
Oh boy,
Alabama.
don't you start off. Look here, man. Don't you start off 1-3. Ooh.
And they got Texas A&M after Texas.
Mm.
God,
That's
murderers
what I'm
row, boy.
telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Ooh, boy.
Joker might be
Murderers row.
Mm-mm.
Joker might be done, boy. I'm telling you. Mm.
Mm.
Wow. Wow.
What's
Yeah.
going on with your Eagles, Miles?
As the wife said yesterday, I don't know. But I can tell you this. Because remember last week they tried to put it on Jalen Hurts. He played bad Friday. That probably worst game I've seen him play in a long time. Probably within the last 2 years, that's the worst game I've seen him play. I think it's the offense coordinator. I'm pretty sure they miss Kellen Moore. And I think honestly, everybody finna because I'm finna say the tape, but I saw somebody tweet it too. I was thinking it. They're gonna regret keeping Nick Sirianni and not making Kellen Moore the head coach.
That's
'Cause
saying a lot. That's saying a lot considering what happened. Considering what happened last year, bruh.
you got to remember what happened the year before. Remember the year before they had that. Remember they started 8-1. They had that collapse. Remember that the year before
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I
Okay,
remember.
remember the owner and Howard Roseman had to go to him. Look, we finna hire your coordinators. You don't know what you doing. That basically what he was a lame duck coach because he was on last year's contract last year, and so they went ahead. That's when they had Vic Fangio. They got Vic Fangio, and then that's when they got Kellen Moore. Um, Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like that's the issue. It's the OC and his willingness not to. He's sitting up there looking crazy. See, and I like Sirianni, but he looking crazy. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not finna bench. I'm not finna fire Kevin Petullo as my OC. You gotta do something because obviously it ain't working. They ain't been able to run the ball all year. I think Saquon got 100-yard game, dog, and that was against the Giants. The second game against the Giants, they ain't been able to run the ball. It's nothing. Now I will say this: Friday when I was watching, it was some men open, but folks were just dropping the ball, and they was looking. They looked like they didn't want to be there Friday. That's what it looked like. And then AJ
Yeah.
Brown can't say he ain't getting. AJ Brown ain't say he getting the ball. He had 10 receptions for 120 yards, so he can't say he ain't getting the ball. I'm just gonna say this. Ever since they start throwing in the ball, we start losing.
Ooh,
But you
I'm
know
just gonna
what?
put that out there.
With
damn,
this
damn, damn, Smith.
with
I,
this
well,
generation,
I'm just stating the facts. We don't lost the last two. We didn't throw the ball. That's all I'm saying.
But you know the something with this generation of athletes, AJ Brown probably don't care that y'all losing as long as he getting his numbers.
Right.
I bet you he,
Right. I bet I agree with
he
Marcus.
probably don't
That's
even
why
care.
that's why I'm telling y'all, dog. I know who do care. That Mr. Lurie. Look, Jeffrey
Yeah,
Lurie fired. Look, I ain't saying Nick Sirianni finna get fired or nothing like that. I'm just putting this because he just got a contract extension. But I'm just throwing this out here. Jeffrey Lurie fired the Super Bowl winning
he
coach and Doug Peterson. He fired Doug
words out my
Peterson.
mouth.
Yeah, he fired Doug Peterson. So I'm gonna tell you, between him and Howard Roseman, they don't care about hiring no coach, hiring another coach. That's all I'm gonna tell you. They don't care about that. I put it like this:
Hold on.
if this year, if this decline continues, I'll tell you this. I guarantee you Kevin Tulo won't be no OC for the Eagles next year. And if Nick Sirianni gonna stick up, and it sound like what happened to Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson that wanna get rid of who he had as offense coordinator. So Jeffrey Lurie said, "Hey, well, you got to go." Yeah, that's basically what happened. So if Nick Sirianni want to do the same thing, hey,
What's your famous saying? You don't been had for like over 25 years. You got to do what?
that kid rocks. Gotta get rocks. Gotta get rocks. Shoot. I mean, I just hey,
Hey.
hey, one thing. Look, I ain't one thing about my owner. One thing I'll say about my owner. Ever since that whole Chip Kelly mess, he don't play around. He'll sit back. He'll watch, and he feel like something ain't going right. He finna, he finna do something. You
and
know
that's
what
what and that's what I wish that my fucking owner take heed and do the same thing. And don't be scared to pull that fucking trigger.
And then you know what made that so bad, Walter Blank?
It,
Him and Jeffrey Lurie like best friends. That's the crazy part with that.
Cause
You
Yeah,
they
but
both
you know
good.
something? But
I should not
but
have
you know
said that
something
out
though? People always go on their own path, man, when it comes to, ownership or whatever. But now
yeah,
he should be smart enough to ask the question like, hey man, I see what you're doing, blah blah blah. Get some little, you know, little something. You got to absorb something, man, when you close to somebody that's actually got a winning attitude in a winning organization, bro. You can't be
yeah,
you can't be scared to ask that question.
right, right. Cause see, what I ain't gonna lie to you. What I ain't like last week, like I told Marcus, they were trying to put it all in. Oh, it's Jalen Hurts' fault. I was like, nah, that don't even sound right. It was Self Joyner and Hugh Douglas, Terrell Owens looked like he ready to knock him out right now. But all them jokers, oh, Jalen Hurts the problem. Dog, they tried to say it was Carson Wentz ish. That's how I was looking. I was like, huh? I said, that don't even sound right. So that's when Deshaun Jackson got on his podcast. I didn't even know him and Clinton Portis had a podcast. And
Mm.
Deshaun Jackson got up there. Yeah, something going on with AJ and Jalen, which I agree. It's something going on there. I agree with that. But I think, I think more and more, like I told Marcus, AJ Brown will not be a Philadelphia Eagle next year. I guarantee you that. And Kevin Petullo will not be the offense coordinator.
there. Yeah, you got
Cause because I feel like dog, this offense won the Super Bowl. They shouldn't they shouldn't even had this kind of drop off on the offensive side of the ball. So Jalen Hurts ain't going nowhere. They're gonna get see Devontae Smith don't say nothing. Devontae Smith just go about his business. AJ Brown, you doing all this complaining and all this stuff. Everybody else looking at you. Okay. So, and they already done said the team that want AJ Brown. That's done been put out there. That's been the Patriots from the start. Because him and Mike Vrabel relationship with the Titans. So yeah, I see a lot of changes this off season, but they gotta get through this season first. But I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. It is reminding me of the not last season, but the 2023 season. It's reminding me of that. Yeah, when they had that big drop off. Then when CJ Gardner Johnson, I know y'all saw the video of him running out the locker room, yelling down the locker room after the game, because you know he with the Bears now. He was like, "They gonna fold. They gonna fold." That's why.
Hey, what?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Where
I'm
they do
telling
that
you,
at, man?
dog. Dog, I ain't gonna lie. The way they got rid of CJ Gardner Johnson was dirty, bro. I did not. I did not like that this off season. They basically was trying to say he was being a locker room problem. That's basically what it said. The excuse was they cut him because they know they got to pay Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter getting ready to pay them. But I was like, that don't make no sense. I was like, okay, you're gonna make yourself have a weakness, even though the rookie they drafted been good, but still, I was like, that don't make no sense. But hey, they gonna do what they do. I ain't gonna question it. Well, he said, I guess he was on the Sean McCoy and Emmanuel Acho, they podcast they be doing, and he was like,
Speak easy.
that's yeah. He was like the route tree looks so simple. That's why I say it's the offense coordinator. And then Nick Sirianni, you the head coach. What you doing? You see this, you out there on the field. So yeah, this one that if they fold, it won't surprise me. And they got some tough games coming up. Really, they got a couple winnable games, and they got some tough games. They got the Chargers next Sunday.
And they playing right now.
Yeah, I got it on now. They got the Chargers. Then they got somebody. I know they got the Raiders. They should beat the Raiders. You should beat the Commanders for sure. But they got some. They got to get themselves
One
together.
thing that's helping. One thing that's helping the Eagles. Y'all leading y'all division. Y'all 2 games up on Dallas, and the other 2 teams at the bottom, the Giants and the Commanders. Whatever.
Yeah,
So as long as y'all don't fall behind, y'all should be good. And I'm assuming Dallas is gonna get in as a wild card. The way things is looking.
they got a better
If
chance.
everything stay the way it is,
But Dallas still got to jump a bunch of teams too, don't they?
They gonna need some teams
but to
to
get in
lose,
as a
just like we do.
Yeah, they gonna need some teams. They gonna need some help.
Yeah.
don't even count us, Mike. Don't even count us,
Huh?
Mike.
Yeah,
Nah,
It's the same scenario.
don't
I
even
ain't
put us in the
saying I'm. God dang.
we done.
But yeah, they gonna need some teams to lose.
I put it like this: if the Eagles lose to the Chargers, I'm gonna start getting nervous. I'm gonna start getting nervous. Yeah,
Why that
because
game? Why that game to get nervous though? Because Chargers ain't a bad team, bro.
I know, but see, they lose that game. That's 5 losses. I think Dallas got what 6?
Yeah,
Oh, I
they
don't
got
know.
6.
Yeah, that's 5 losses.
Got
I'm gonna start getting nervous right there.
I tell you that bad. Dallas got 5 losses as of today.
Dallas got five
Say
losses.
6-5. Philly 8-4. Dallas 6-5.
Yeah, see,
Washington 3-8. Giants 2-10.
See, you lose right there. That put Dallas right back in it. Well, I say they got to
I'd
win
be
that
more
game.
scared of losing the Raiders game than the Chargers.
Where that
Yeah,
Raiders game?
exactly.
That Raiders game, y'all lose that
Oh
Raiders
yeah, we
game, that
lose to
shit
the
gonna tear
Raiders.
apart your whole locker room.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
lose
And see, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I found it weird. Brandon Graham decided to come back.
Yeah. What's up with that, man?
I think they felt like they did need some help on the D line, but I think they felt like they need some more leadership. Cause you gotta think it's mostly young guys in there now. Even though they don't win a Super Bowl, it's hurts. I mean, they ain't old, they ain't young, but they ain't old either. You got Hurts, Goddard probably 30. Then you got AJ Brown. You ain't really got you got to remember, ain't no Jason Kelsey, ain't no Malcolm Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? Them type of vets in there no more. Cause they went younger. Ain't no Darius
yeah, y'all kind
Slay.
of is.
So, ain't no big veteran leadership presence. That's why I think he came out of retirement. So, like
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
that's understandable.
yeah, that's why I think. And then he probably, and of course he knows some stuff we don't know. So he probably saw some stuff. Let me get back in there. And they weren't gonna say no to him. So,
No,
oh, did y'all see that stuff about Chip Kelly
no.
about his exit from the Raiders? Talking about him and Pete Carroll. Really, Chip Kelly wasn't even a Pete Carroll hire. It was a Tom
You
Brady
breaking
hire.
up.
I said, Chip Kelly wasn't even a Pete Carroll hire. It was a Tom Brady hire.
Oh my God.
That's what they said.
Ooh. TB, what the fuck you doing, bruh?
Then they said, he didn't like the fact that Pete Carroll comes sit in the offensive meetings. So what was that? Well, he ain't like Brady was sitting in the offensive meetings, and they said him Pete Carroll had. Then they said Chip Kelly went rogue. Said the plays they were supposed to were game plan to do. Chip Kelly called a whole nother set.
I seen something like that.
Whole
Like he
nother
would
set.
he wouldn't call certain plays like with formations and some other craziness I read. I'm like, man, what is going on here,
Dog,
man?
y'all ain't learned when this man was in the NFL last time. That's why when they hired him, I was like, bad hire. Bad hire. Horrible
Well,
hire.
they see that now. I bet you that.
How
Yeah.
does him? How does people like him keep getting jobs over and over again? But then you got somebody like Airbnb barely can
Do you
get
see what
on
I'm doing?
anywhere.
Yeah, I see what you're
There's
doing.
But Chip
there's
Kelly
your
just
answer.
keep getting jobs.
Here's your answer. Here's your answer. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's the answer.
That's why. Why else would it be, bruh?
And
Come on,
then
man.
and then UCLA, and then going back to UCLA, they should be ashamed of themselves. Okay, y'all had Chip Kelly. Y'all had Chip Kelly there. This man, he did a Lane Kiffin. Well, he did worse than Lane Kiffin. He just quit. Took an assistant job at Ohio State. Went to Ohio State, won the national championship. Cause that's why I was shocked when the Raiders hired him. Cause last year when Ohio State won that championship, they offense wasn't really like all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, how the heck he getting a promotion basically? So, I just don't. I don't know. Sometimes what some of these decision makers be thinking.
Boy, 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 boy.
So I mean, that's a lot of stuff between pro and college football gonna be interesting because y'all remember next year the Pac-12 come back.
Oh, they do?
Yup, they took some
Huh.
of the Mountain West because you
Well, well.
got Texas State, Boise State, uh, San Diego State. That
All
two Mountain.
former. That's
That's
all
two.
Mountain West. That's all Mountain West. What you listening right there?
Yeah, right now, except for Texas State, they in the Sun Belt. Who else going? Let's see. I'm missing somebody.
I have it pulled up. I have it pulled up.
Okay.
Um, Oregon State, Washington State,
Mm-hmm.
Boise State, Texas State, Utah, Colorado State, Cal U, and
So Cal. So hold on. If you say Cal, you that
they
hold on.
undefeated.
Saying that.
Oh, that Cal Poly, ain't it?
Oh, okay, that one. Cause I about to say, I'm like, hold on, Cal and ACC zone. So this got to be another California's Cali school.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, Mike. I wouldn't be shocked
Cal
if
Poly, uh, Cal Poly is in Pac-12, but Cal Poly is in Pac-12. But according to Wikipedia, it says the only thing they're gonna be doing Pac-12 is soccer and wrestling. They ain't gonna be doing no football.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Well,
California University Fresno.
Fresno State. Fresno State.
So,
That's
That's
who's
the
going. That's the other
team. Now,
team. Fresno
okay.
State.
you show that.
Yeah, Fresno State going to the
So
Pac-12. I
Fresno
remember that.
State and California State University Fresno.
That's what I would think that is because I know they're going to the Pac-12. I know that.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. It's Fresno State for short, but the name of the school. See, I've never heard it called that. But the
That
official
way.
name of the
Yeah.
school is called California State University Fresno. The people come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's where the confusion come in.
Mm-hmm. So they taking some of the Mountain West, and then UTEP leaving Conference USA, going back to the Mountain West, and Northern Illinois is going to the Mountain West, which is crazy because they've been in the MAC for so long.
Exactly. Huh.
And then Louisiana Tech leaving Conference USA, and they going to the Sun Belt.
Hmm.
So yeah, it gonna be. And I think all the Pac-12 games gonna be ESPN and the CW, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay.
Mhm.
It is because that's what they contract is with now. Got
Have
Yeah.
y'all heard? Have y'all heard any talking about the CFP eventually? Probably by it won't be. It won't be next year. It'll probably be 27. Gonna jump from possibly from 12 to 16.
I could see it. That probably
yeah.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
That'll probably happen because somebody gonna complain. They gonna get left out. And yeah. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that happen.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I've been seeing some chatter,
And
man, and
bruh,
I,
y'all know what's
yeah.
bad? Y'all know what's bad? Y'all saw what happened to the ACC yesterday. That ACC championship game, man, please. Bruh.
Yeah, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
SMU came back
Yeah.
too. That's what made it so bad. So now it's gonna be Virginia and Duke. And Duke got like what, 4 losses? Something like that. 3 or 4 losses.
Hold on. That's it, man. It's crazy, man. It just goes to show you, man. Winning those conference games, bruh,
hmm
is important, man.
That's that's why they say um uh they might get 2 Power 12, Power 5 teams in the uh, in the playoff because if Duke win the ACC, you're not putting Duke in there.
Right.
Trying to find it.
I put Virginia before I put Duke in there.
I, I, I agree. I can't find them.
Because to me, let's say Tulane got to play North Texas. So if Tulane beat North Texas and James Madison beat Troy and Duke win the ACC, I'm putting James Madison and I'm gonna put Tulane in. If both of them win their game, got 4 losses.
That's 4
Mhm.
losses. That's probably gonna be the I hate to even call it this, but that's gonna be the lowest championship, the conference championship game. That's gonna be the like. It's not gonna be up there, man.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna watch it because it's football. I'm a
Yeah, yeah,
fan,
yeah. Of course, yeah.
but is it high on my priority list? Was it that Friday or Saturday? This coming up?
ACC Saturday, I think.
So
Yeah.
Probably prime time too.
I'll watch it just because it's football. But you know,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And y'all heard about how the Mountain West got decided?
mm,
Okay, I guess
How they went down.
San Diego State lost Friday to New Mexico, and I guess it was like a 4-way tie. So they had to go by like pointage, strength of schedule, win percentage, decide who was gonna play for the Mountain West Championship. And guess what they ended up with? UNLV playing Boise. And Boise having a bad year because the quarterback got hurt.
Dan Mullen still coaching UNLV, ain't he?
Yup. But the problem is, now this before Boise State quarterback got hurt. Remember, when they went to Boise this year and played them, they got blowed out. That's one of UNLV losses. But they Boise still had their quarterback. Now he ain't playing this game. And they gotta go to Boise again. And this time it's gonna be cold. So they should have a better chance. I'm surprised his name ain't came up about none of these jobs too.
Who?
Damn mother.
Yeah, I ain't heard. Yeah, I ain't
Hey,
heard nothing.
He got 10 wins.
hey. If I wasn't stuck in the situation I'm stuck in, I wouldn't mind having him. I wouldn't mind having him in my particular colors. I wouldn't mind it because the man can coach and recruit.
Yeah. Don't let Florida tell you that. they
Yeah, yeah, I know they're
have
gonna
to,
say
we
otherwise, man.
we'll have to bring Cliff on tell you that.
we may need to at some point in time, bro.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
yeah,
lot of
and
off
yeah,
season
yeah.
moves. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of all season moves.
Um, so I see gonna pivot a little bit. So I see Joel Embiid coming back tonight.
Yeah, he playing now.
Me personally, I wouldn't. Y'all need to be trying to move him. He finna mess y'all chemistry up.
And they can't. Contract. That contract
Too
got
much.
them messed up. They can't. They can't move it. And then them young boys say they like playing
They like playing with who?
with Joel. So he ain't going nowhere. All
They
right.
like him
Damn.
on the. They like him on the team, or they like
No.
playing with him.
They said they like playing with him. Say he give them a better chance to win.
Ooh.
He don't play
Okay
with him.
then.
That's why they like
Look,
playing with him.
I'm with you.
I'm saying.
I'm
Okay
with
then.
you. I'm with you. I don't like I said, we'll
I don't
see.
need,
Mhm.
well, let me put it this way: when he's healthy, he has a bit. He has your chances is good. But this is the thing:
Mhm.
it's only it's only November.
Mhm.
Y'all rolling right now without him. He missed
Mhm.
about 9 games.
Yeah, it's been about 9. Yeah,
I'd be low,
talking about knee soreness. Yeah, that's what they said.
I'd be load managing him as much as I can into the playoffs, as much
I,
as I can without getting fined or whatever.
look, if I was them, I wouldn't play him till the playoffs. Be real with you. If I could,
Yeah, but it's kind of hard now because these teams will try to uh, be quick to fine you if you sit a player out.
mm-hmm.
So
Cause I know they've been low managing Paul George. Cause I know the other day he looked like he finally starting to get it back in the rhythm. He looked good, but then they kind of needed Joel to come back because Drummond got hurt the other night. I ain't watched the game, but I seen he fell and sprained his knee or something like that. So,
How about that rookie they got?
oh yeah,
uh,
Escombe came back. He came back tonight. He been out last few games.
Oh, he was hurt too.
Yeah, had a quad, something with a
and,
quad
um,
injury or something like that.
what
Mm.
Hmm. But you
I
bring up the
know,
Sixers. It's crazy. Your Hawks been playing better without Trey Young. I know that narrative done been put out there.
yeah, but this is the thing. Our
Mm.
schedule, we done had a soft schedule.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it looked like we playing good without them, but
You ain't playing nobody.
you got yeah.
I got
So I mean, the thing gonna come when he's back and we actually playing real competition. Cause
you. Mm.
hell, we lost to Chicago Monday and shouldn't have lost that game.
Mm.
And 2 weeks ago, excuse me.
Mm.
And yeah, we gotta get him back to. But right now, yes, Jalen Johnson
Yeah.
and Dyson Daniels, yeah, the old boy from that we got from Minnesota.
Oh, you talking
So I
about
mean,
Alexander?
yeah. So I mean,
Mm.
we'll see. We'll see. But right now, I'm comfortable with the lineup we got. I don't know if Trey actually heard or the Hawks might be. You never know. The Hawks might be resting them because they might plan on trading.
Well,
You
I
never
know
know.
y'all saw. I know y'all saw. I think it was Friday. Had to be Friday. What happened to Lamelo Ball?
What?
What happened?
Shoot. I guess I forgot who they were playing, but they was losing. They were down like 14, 15 points. And then they benched him and came back and won. And he didn't play none the fourth quarter. And he was looking crazy on the bench. And remember that a week or two ago he came out talking about he wanted to be traded, but then he tried to deny it.
Oh man, I don't understand y'all. You yapping, but then you want to come back and want to deny it. God damn it, just stay on your word.
See,
You in the big leagues now. You in the big leagues now.
but see, he
It's
did that denying because see the Hornets done gave him all that money. He trying to,
still, why would you even say it in the first
Yeah.
place?
yeah, yeah, because everybody know he trying to either get to the Clippers or the Lakers. Everybody know this,
Yeah, that's a fact.
but
That's a
they
fact.
all they already done said the Lakers said no, no, we good, we good, because the Lakers, like
They
I told
good.
Mark,
They good on trading
hold on,
him. They good on trading him for Austin Reeves.
yeah, yeah,
That's what the trade proposal was. They ain't good. They'll take him, but they ain't giving up Austin Reeves to get him.
right. Nah, since we got your new owner, Marcus, I like he trying to go big fish game hunting. He talking about trying to get this man openly came out. I'm surprised the NBA ain't find him yet. He basically came out and said he going after Jokic. He basically came out and said, and you see they went ahead and fired
We'll
both the
see.
bus. You see they went ahead and fired both the bus brothers.
Yeah,
Told
they finna.
them
Yeah, they finna. Yeah, they say all the kids is walking away with $1 billion apiece. I don't see why they hung around.
right. Only reason they keeping
Really?
Jeannie just a face. That's basically all she
I bet.
is.
Bitch,
Look,
just
that's
just
your
a piece.
hey, that's your owner. I don't know where you going. That's your owner.
Ah, hey, buddy.
Hey, you know more about him than me.
I keep her little me hood. I keep her around too. Anyway, but the thing about Joker, realistically, I mean, because everybody keeps saying, well, you know where everybody say Joker going.
Mhm.
They keep saying he going to the Lakers whenever he leaves the Nuggets
Right.
to play with Luca.
Yeah, I done heard that.
Since they ain't looking at Denver, but I appreciate his efforts of trying to land somebody like that. But bro, I I need this. I needed this enthusiasm 5, 10 years ago. They should have. But they've been the Hawks. The Hawks have been big game hunting forever, Miles.
Oh
Can't
yeah,
get
yeah.
nobody to come. Can't get nobody to come. Just can't.
No,
When
no,
you
no. Hold up, Marcus. Hold on now. I'm talking about your Dodger owner. I care less about the Hawks owner.
no, you talking about getting Joker. So you talking about
Yeah,
Joker going to the Lakers?
yeah, yeah. I'm talking about since we got your Dodger
Yeah,
owner. Okay. I'm just making sure we on the
because they ain't looking
same.
like Luka. Even though
Yeah,
it ain't 100%.
right.
That Luka even stay in LA.
Sure, I
See,
can see
everybody
Luca
think that
going
that's
back.
just a slam
Yeah, I see him going back to
to that
Dallas.
for real. And then he got that little shitbag attitude. It ain't caught on in LA like it have in Dallas, but eventually it will.
Yeah.
So give it
Yep.
give
Time will reveal all,
give
man.
it time.
Sit back and watch the show.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the hell LeBron sitting out.
Yeah, I seen that.
It just got big. And
Speaking of the games, is there any games going on?
I was watching the Chargers and the Raiders. Steelers and the
No, no,
Bills playing.
no. I was talking about NBA.
NBA.
my NBA,
Oh, Sixers and
Yeah,
Hawks. I know playing.
yeah. Okay, I'm.
yeah, Atlanta.
Dang, Steelers getting blowed out. Hey.
Hold on. Let me change that. Then I was just looking at Whoo, dang,
We was
boy, sinking or
Miles. We
swim.
was talking about the Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about the Pistons. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
last time we was on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they lead their division right now. Hell, I want to say they lead in the East. Period.
Yeah, I
I
think they
think it
lead.
is. I'm looking at this. Yeah, they number one in the East, 16 wins. Um, what's they ceiling for this year? I said they still like a year or two out of
Yeah.
getting the championship.
Yeah, they probably done
I
peaked.
told him. I
Mm-hmm.
told him they're gonna represent the East
Oof. Oof. Boy.
this season. This
This year?
season. This year.
Okay.
Barring, of course, that one word that affects any and everybody starts with an I, ends in a Y. So if nothing gets in the way, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, shit.
Well, I'll put it like this. Uh I how the NBA is this year, and with it being wide open, I like Marcus. They probably don't. They did give New York a run for their money in that first round last year. They they probably done peaked. They probably done peaked the year early. You know what I'm saying? But I can see them get to the Eastern Conference Finals the way how this year is. Cause I'm gonna tell you, Bernie Bickerstaff. That yeah, that's the coach, right? Bernie Bickerstaff, right? Yeah. He he gonna want to beat Cleveland. He gonna want to beat Cleveland for sure. Cause the way Cleveland fired him, man had a winning record. Only reason y'all fired him because Donovan Mitchell ain't like the man.
Yeah, and you wanted to keep him happy, so he stayed in Cleveland
Yep.
because he was
So
entertaining going to the Knicks.
right, and we probably wasn't gonna happen no way.
Well,
No,
well, well. Didn't like Bickerstaff. I'll be damned.
No, cause they said Bickerstaff, you tell them you got to play some defense. Basically, what he told.
You should love a coach like that, bro.
and
And
Damn.
yeah, I
Mm.
remember, man. These ain't jits
mm-hmm.
in high school. These grown
These
men, the
ain't
grown man don't like being told something about another grown, even if that other grown
yeah.
man right.
Oh, I know.
See, see, the best thing happened to Bickerstaff. That Pistons job opened right up, and that team young. You know what I'm saying? So, so Pistons gonna be they're
And
gonna be right there. I
I
got a
know there was
question.
talk out there. They had their eyes on Michael Porter Jr. and they said AD name was floating around going there. You think they still gonna try to make a move on one of them?
I can see Detroit going after Michael Porter.
I told you, Marcus. What I tell you? Told you.
I
Cause
can
it
see
it
that.
just it makes more sense, man.
I can see that because he fit the profile. He young, you know, get him another ring score. You know what I mean? So He fit
Boy,
the he
tell
fit.
me,
But what they gonna have to give up to get it? Now, to be real with you, the Nets probably just won't draft pick.
I don't think they have to give up a whole lot.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
That's why I
that's
said
that's
it
all.
might just be picks.
That's all the net. That's all the net. And the Pistons got a lot of draft capital, and plus they ain't gonna be in the lottery no time soon. But as much trouble as Michael Porter Jr. causing for the Nets off the court, I low key think he's trying to force himself off the team anyway.
Yeah,
That's why he keep going on all them podcasts saying all that wild shit. I think he's trying to get himself. I think he's trying to get himself
right.
put off the team. But anyway, yeah, all it's gonna take is some draft picks
Yeah,
because you don't want to. You don't want Detroit to give up. You don't want to give up the whole team to try to give up somebody. Try to get somebody. But I don't think it'll take a whole lot. Plus, Michael Porter Jr. Because my thing was he got that back issue, so you can't
That's
demand a
really
whole lot for him anyway because he gonna miss some time anyway.
right.
Because he been missing time since he was in damn Missouri.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. So yeah, I could see him going to the Pistons. That make a lot of sense. I'm a stick where I'm at, man. I think I can see the NBA probably don't want it, but like don't be shocked. Eastern Conference Final be like Orlando and the Pistons or something like that. Something like that.
hey,
Atlanta, and the Pistons.
Atlanta and the Pistons. That
hey,
was
They would hate that.
Jokers, man. I had one dude got mad at me about that. I said, man, Atlanta gonna be good. Man, you crazy. I'm talking about got all loud with me and all. I like, man, I don't know what you see in Orlando. Look, this Joker got loud with me. Cause I was talking about Orlando. I said Orlando got some pieces. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know what you see. I'm like, Orlando been
Bro,
projecting that they
Orlando,
got a good young team.
before they even made their off-season moves, Orlando was good. That's why I don't even understand why they went after Desmond Bain because they were straight as they was. They ain't really had
Well, they need to shoot
the match.
because
yeah,
they
man.
need
Three
that
point
three
shooting, bro.
ball. That's the problem. They
Get
need that shooting.
getting him. Now
Yeah.
they can spread the court even more, and that's the same thing what Porter would do for the Pistons, man. Spread that court, bro. Now you're gonna have to
But why
pick your
get
poison
him? But why
as far as who you gonna
get
stick.
him?
What's that? What's that, Marcus?
I feel like they could have gotten him without paying him what they paid him though.
Oh
It's
yeah,
possible. It's possible, man.
yeah. But then you saw the rumor. I saw a rumor. I don't know how
And that
true it
trade
is.
deal, it was a bad. It was a bad deal. I just feel like
Mhm.
okay, 197 million, and how many draft picks they gave up? Let me pull it up.
I want to say four.
They gave up an ass of draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much for him. Money wise, money wise, and draft picks. Something, but I
Well,
don't know.
you got. I guess with them, they feel like they're gonna be in contention these next, I guess, 4 5 years. They feel like you know how some teams, man, draft picks don't mean anything. That's probably how
The
they
time
feel.
for certain teams, the time is right now,
But
bro. You know what I'm saying?
long term
That's
on the Grizzly side though, between what they got for this trade with Desmond Bain and what they gonna give up and what they gonna get when they trade
When they trade
when
Josh.
they trade goddamn shit. They're
John
gonna
Morant.
be hurting for a while, or maybe this for a while. But between all the draft picks they're gonna get from these two trades, they'll be all right later on.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
I just I just hope it don't go bad. Like I say, I just hope the Magic can stay level for, for this long. And they don't and these and this trade don't come back and bite them down the line.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like you said, it could, but I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, it was a bad trade, but sometimes that's price of doing business. That's just how it is now. That's price of doing business.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some
And it's
GMs,
looking like the going rate. The going rate is 200 million. And that's what it look like the going rate about to be.
mm-hmm,
And that's gonna be regular money.
yeah. Mm.
We'll see if it pans out.
And right now, good God, Oklahoma only lost one game so far this season. Shit.
Yeah,
Night,
they
night.
talking about them breaking the Warriors record.
Uh oh.
Good
Uh
God
oh.
Almighty.
And they just got
So
Jalen Williams back.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
I ain't even been watching no basketball.
Uh,
I have been.
Sure, I know. Only thing I know, like the Lakers got to play the Spurs in that the
NBA Cup.
NBA Cup. Yeah, yeah.
You
Lakers
see, the
play the Spurs.
NBA done said the Lakers done took the Lakers flow away because they say
Yeah,
the NBA Cup flow ain't playable.
mm. Yeah. You know who made the design for that court?
Who?
Because when they played,
You know who
who
made the
do that?
material for that court, Marcus?
Who made it?
Well, me and Marcus
Who?
used to be
I don't
employed
know.
at.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Don't say Orfall. Don't say
Yeah.
Orfall.
Yeah. That's why I said where we used to be employed at.
Don't say
They
Orfall.
they made they made the film. They go on the court.
So they playing on the mat surface
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because if you played on anything else, you slipping. So it got to
Right.
be the mat material,
Yep. Yep. Only reason I know that was because you know
and that's
when
a
they
damn
had
shame. I can
COVID,
remember
I
that
know they
shit.
sent some stuff to Orlando to them. Mhm.
Well, well, well.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't guarantee. I wouldn't. I wouldn't trust that product.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm reading about you. I'm reading about your Spurs, Michael. Say y'all finna make another trade.
But who?
I don't know,
Reading
but
about them. Reading about them where?
I don't know who they trying to get, but basically they say they need another wing, and they need another veteran big man to
Mm.
pick up some of the slack whenever whenever Wimby come back.
Somebody to back him up.
Yeah, and to take in
Uh,
and somebody that's gonna actually bang because Wimby ain't gonna bang. He'll
said,
bang against somebody like he did that against Draymond, but he ain't finna be banging against Joker or AD or none of them type
since when
long
he won't
term.
bang? Since when he won't bang against Joker?
According to
Oh.
Spurs, ask them. That's
I'll make, I'll make,
that's why they
I'll
getting
make my
together.
phone. I'll make my phone calls later on.
Remember,
We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out.
plus before, and plus before the draft, remember he said he didn't even want to play center. He
Yeah,
said that
that
out
is
his
too.
own mouth. So
That's fine.
why would he not? Why would he not want to play center? The same reason AD ain't want to play center in LA.
Well, because as far as his skill set requires him to be on the open floor.
No, Mike, don't
Uh,
sugarcoat it, dog. Don't
Damn,
sugarcoat
I just answered,
it.
I just gave a realistic answer.
Oh,
But
Sugarcoat it.
he can do both. But his skill set requires him to be open, man. In and out, in and out.
It ain't about what he can do. It ain't about what he can do. It's about what he want to do. You don't want to have to do it. That's why they trying to bring somebody else in.
well, who out there
And like
though?
I say, that
Yeah,
and that,
that's
that
what
was
I'm
AD
trying to
playing in Los Angeles. He kept yeah.
that's what I'm trying to look at now, just to see, just to kind of see out of curiosity, see who is out there. Mm,
Why they didn't try to go after why they didn't try to go after Andre Drummond? Like an
I
Andre Drummond
mean,
or
Drummond,
DeAndre
Drummond
Jordan or
they
somebody
out the
like
end of
that.
his contract. That's why. That's why they ain't go out the Drummond.
hold on. When is the I know we got that All Star crap in February. So what is it, like a week before then,
Mm-hmm.
right, or something?
It's deadline.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. When is the
yeah.
uh? Let's see. I gotta see what's out there.
All right,
Uh,
here's a trade proposal that Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report has for y'all. Trey Murphy and Sadiq Bey for Jeremy Shohan, Carter Bryant, your 2026 second round pick, and Kelton Johnson. That's the that's the that's they say that's the best logical trade proposal out right now.
Trey Murphy. Didn't he used to play for the Pelicans?
Yes. Yes. Troy Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
eh? Trey Murphy.
Nah, this is Trey Murphy. Trey
Trey.
Murphy the third.
I think that's the one from the Pelicans, man.
And Sadiq Bey.
Mm-hmm.
Who was he linked to? I don't heard that. I don't heard that name before.
Sadiq Bey.
Sacramento. All them Sacramento.
Sacramento. Is that the only trade proposal he put together on the Bleacher Report?
That's the yeah, because that's the best logical, realistic, based off of logic and realistic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they put
Mm-hmm.
together. Now they can just pull some names out of thin air, but that wouldn't be no science put into that.
Mm.
Well, knowing how they front,
Well,
knowing how my
knowing
front
how
office works, they'll make it work.
mm.
They'll make it work.
Yep.
I
Say,
know it's
gotta
somebody.
keep that man happy.
Yeah, you gotta keep him happy. Yeah.
They'll make it work. Because I know it's going to be
Who y'all
somebody
think
that can
Steph Curry
actually.
signing? Go ahead,
Who
Murray.
what?
Now finish what you just
Uh,
say.
I know we're just going to get somebody that's going to be not necessarily he's just going to be a decent role player that can play both sides of the ball. That's pretty much how we always did it. I'm gonna tell you who I wouldn't mind having, but I don't, his contract and stuff, you know, that number, but because he can bang inside and out, and he's not like the biggest defensive threat in the league, but he has a presence. Brooke Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have that rascal
Yeah.
Might
in a
be,
Spurs in a
might
Spurs
be available. Might
in a
be
Spurs
available.
uniform.
Cause I ain't realized the Clippers ain't they like 5-14 or something like that. Yeah,
That's who he played for, don't he?
yeah, the Clippers. Clippers bad.
Y'all could have went after Clint Capella this past off season.
He in Houston, ain't
Yeah, that's where he
Yeah.
went. Took his ass back to Houston, and
he?
Well, I
now all of a
guess
sudden
we'll
he
see.
know how to play center.
Hey, change of location
But but now I asked before that.
is a big deal.
Yeah, I bet that's the thing. He played well in Houston. Got to Atlanta, forgot how to play. Went back to Houston, learned how to play again. That's kind of funny. That's
Right,
real funny.
right. I agree with Marcus
Hmm.
on that one.
But but yeah, I'll ask him about Steph. I like who y'all think he gonna sign to since he done with Under Armour.
Oh, Nike.
Mm.
That's easy. That's easy. Nike. Watch.
You usually I would say
Well,
that
see, he was
to
And
with
I
them.
Nike
don't.
first,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and,
where he was having all the ankle
and
problems.
then when it was time to get his
But guess what?
yeah,
You don't think now
and
he's going to
plus
present to them the issues he's had with shoes in the past and what he brings to the table. You don't think they won't listen to him now? Come on, bro. Nike,
well, it's not that
Nike.
simple. It's not that simple. I mean, he can tell them how he want his shoe, and his ankle can still be bad. Kobe Bryant is the perfect example.
Hmm.
With his Achilles, they made the shoe exactly how he wanted, still got hurt. So I mean,
Freak accident, man.
that ain't the shape.
I,
It's the material of the shoe. It's just so much go into making a shoe. It ain't that simple. It ain't gonna be that simple. And plus, another reason he didn't sign with them when it was time to do his signature shoe deal. They reported in Sports Illustrated. Nike ain't even know that man name. Steph Curry say in the meeting he had with Nike, they kept calling him Seth and kept calling him Steve.
dang,
See,
Nah,
that's
they know
bad.
who he is now. Don't get me wrong, they know who he is now, but I'm talking about back then.
and you know who was in charge of that time?
Nico Harrison, wasn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm sure was.
Yeah.
I'm
Boys, I'm about to
surprised.
log out.
That's probably, that's probably where he gonna end up back at.
Who Nico? Yeah, yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Well, I'm about to
Before
log
you
out,
dip
man.
out,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, before you dip out, let me ask you one more question.
All right.
Who who do you think that was that climbed the cage last night? I'm thinking, even though it wasn't Chris Jericho, that's who they're gonna say. That's who they're gonna present it as. They just couldn't actually use Chris Jericho last.
I think it was Austin Theory. Because if you look at, I ain't trying to look at no man body, but if you look at the body type, it looked like him. Put it like that. Then they
Yeah,
made it
both.
like some video I
Go
saw.
ahead.
They made it like Roman Reigns saw his face.
Hmm.
So
I thought he had his face covered though. He
he
had
had
the
his
hood
face.
over his
He
head,
had
but he
his
had
face
like
covered,
a teammate.
but usually if you go back and look at the Roman Reigns looking like what the he got to look like what the hell like that type of damn look. So, but I think it was all. You probably right. They're gonna try to put it like it was Chris Jericho, but I think it was Austin Theory. Cause remember, he supposed to been joining the Vision anyway.
Yeah, but he got hurt,
He got hurt, and then
and that's when they made.
the little bit of the post show I did see, he's Paul Heyman kept saying, "I don't know who the masked man was. I, I don't know who that was." So mm, that gonna be interesting there.
Yeah,
That's gonna be interesting.
it's gonna
See
come
how
out
they gonna
next.
say that. Yeah, it'll be out in the next
Yeah,
couple of weeks. Hmm. Hmm.
because I think his contract is up. His actual contract is gonna be up this week, the first week of December.
Oh yeah,
So if they can't
yeah.
bring him out tomorrow, they can bring him out Friday.
Friday on SmackDown. Or they can wait till the
Yeah.
following Monday. They can wait till that following
Hmm.
Monday and bring them out. Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Mhm. But all right, fellas.
All right, show
All
man.
right, bro. All right, bro. Mike.
See you, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
bro.
So, all right. What do you want? You said earlier you don't expect the Falcons to make no moves, personnel wise, front coaching staff wise. Mathematically, we're still in it. Now, the Saints got mathematically eliminated today. They done
Yeah, I saw that.
complete. So, well, a lot of losing got to happen. Boy,
Yeah, I know. That's the part. That's the part I'm not a fan of because even if we win out the rest of our games, we still gotta hope for other teams to lose. That's why winning is fucking important, bro. We just go ahead and win them games. We don't have to count on other teams and rely on them just to try to advance into the playoffs and all that crap, man. So, but we are in this situation, so we got to rely.
I hate
So that's pretty much where we at, man. I don't like it, man. I can't. I'd rather us be busting ass, busting ass, busting ass, and be ready for the playoffs. But now we got to play twice as hard, if not three times as hard, to probably not even, you know what I'm saying? These other teams that we need to lose, hell, they probably gonna be fucking winning, man.
yeah.
So
Bad
I guess we're
business.
gonna see, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man.
All right. Well, we did 2 hours. We talked about, of course, we talked about Lane Kiffin, snaking out Old Miss and signing with LSU, and talked about these NFL games today. Talked about Falcons shit in the bed and all that. We talked a little bit of NBA or whatever. Um, it's only 7 in the evening. Unless something else, if something else jump off between now and later on, I'm gonna go back live again. But since everybody done got hired and everything else and all the moves done been made college wise, shouldn't nothing big drop. But if any other big news drop, probably get back on, probably get back on again. But we're gonna go ahead
All
and shut
right.
it down for now. All right. Once again, appreciate everybody that listened in. Like I said, like and subscribe to the podcast.
Yes,
Subscribe to the
sir.
TikTok and Instagram. It goes by the Channel 6, just like the Twitter page and the YouTube page. But appreciate everybody that listened in. The Channel 6 signing off. Peace out. Hey, don't log off.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen.